Hey, Facebook, happy Monday night. I have not been on my personal page in a while, so I felt it was time to give a little bit of humor in this gloomy time that we have. And I don't know how my mind works. It works in mysterious ways. I was thinking today, all this mess that's going on. I'm going to add some people, tag some people. So we have this trying time with all these things going on, right? And our mind is going here and there. Say hey when you're on. And for some reason, so Color Street is launching their new spring line tomorrow of 24 new shades. And I had in my mind, I walked down to bring the trash can up. Hey, Jennifer, this is how my mind works. Bear with me. I'm walking down, get the trash can up, thinking about spring line launching tomorrow. We're in this really difficult time. It's like super quiet outside, which we're pretty quiet at our house anyways, but it's extra quiet. The planes aren't flying over as frequent, all this stuff. And the first line of "Twas the Night Before Christmas" comes into my head, okay? And I don't know why. Other than not a thing was stirring, not even a mouse. Thanks. It's a little bit more blue this time. Still gotta have my blonde here. So that's how my brain works. So "Twas the Night Before Christmas" poem pops in my head when I'm thinking about the apocalypse and the new spring line bundle releasing. That's what comes in my head. So I was thinking, in this time of gloomy and just people being on edge, I'm one of those people. You will see me making jokes. I said this the other day, but I take all things seriously. But we need humor. We have to have humor. If we're constantly walking around gloomy and in the dumps, our kids see it, everybody else sees it, and it just is a chain reaction. So I'm a big believer in showing humor and smiling as much as possible and making light of a situation, even though it's not a situation to make light of, if that makes sense. Okay, so "Twas the Night Before Christmas" has been tweaked, and it is "Twas the Night Before Color Street Spring Launch." Okay, so in all efforts to make this fun, I kept a good bulk of the original poem, so I kept my flow, but have tweaked the words. And for those of you that use Color Street, I think you will appreciate a lot of it. So here we go. I'm going to read it because I didn't memorize it. Who has time for that? Even though we are housebound for the next month. Here we go. "'Twas the night before spring launch, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The hand sanitizer was hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that corona would soon disappear. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of glittery nails danced in their heads. And Mama in her Tokyo lights, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long society nap. When out of the... Oh man, messed up, lost my place. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to Color Street below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a full spring line full of cheer. With a nail boss so lively and quick, I knew in a moment glitter would do the trick. More rapid than eagles, the new designs came. She whistled and she shouted and she called them by name. Now Philadelphia, now Mermaid Brigade, now want a piece of me? Oh, bad Cromance, oh, Seattle Royale, oh, long time no see. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with USPS packages and special goodies too. And then in a twinkling, I heard the oohs and the ahs, even a developmental disability set for a good cause. As I drew in my head and was turning around, in came the nail boss with a leap and a bound. She was dressed all in glitter from her head to her toe, and in the meantime, the salon she need not go. A bundle of solids and designs flung on her back, and she looked like a peddler just opening her pack. Her eyes, how they twinkled, her dimples, how merry, her cheeks were like roses, her nose like a cherry. Her mouth was drawn up in a smile so big, and she thought, this is the best darn gig. She opened a pack and said they aren't even smelly. Then she belted, I'm gonna order from TKelley. A wink of her eye and a twist of her head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. She spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all the mailboxes, then turned with a jerk. And laying her finger aside along her nose, she gave the infamous TKelley pose. She sprang to her computer to fill all the orders. She must make all her customers happy and support all the hoarders. But I heard her exclaim, and she disappeared out of sight, happy spring launch to all, and to all a good night. So yes, so that is my poem. And I just got like a little emotional because it took a lot of guts to like do that live and add in some like flair. But with all that's going on, I do have the best darn gig. During difficult times, I have something that puts a smile on people's faces. I have something that puts money in the bank, whether it gets transferred or not, because everything's shut down, who knows. But it has just been an amazing experience. And I hope that in all this gloom that you're able to see the bright in things, whether it be glittery nails, spending time with your family, or whatever it is, that you take time to appreciate it. So, and I appreciate all my customers, all my hoarders. It's just fun. It's so much fun. I could not have asked for a better job. I don't even see it as a job. But in this time of trouble and gloom, I have something that makes me happy. Earlier I was reading stuff and I was getting all caught up in the politics and or the election and stuff, and we're confined to our house for an indefinite amount of time and all this unprecedented stuff. And I just like, I need my color street. And so I had thought about this earlier in the day, and I was like, I'm doing this. I'm going to take the hour it took me to write it, and I'm going to share it because yes, it's about Color Street. Yes, it's a plug to the spring line launching tomorrow, but it's also something I hope spreads joy to other people. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you share it. And spring line launches tomorrow. And if you need some stuff, I'll be in TKelley DIY Nails working my business. So have a great night. We'll talk to y'all soon.